Hello, this is Miss Ashley, and welcome to my happy place. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for Switch has been announced yesterday. Everybody from every Smash game is coming back, apparently. That's pretty neat. And there's also Ridley, which, I'm not a big Ridley fan, but there's Inkling, so I'm on board. So I figured this would be as good a time as any to check out a very old Smash Bros. Fan game, Super Smash Land. So this was made by the person who I believe would go on to make Rivals of Aether, so there are some similarities in some of the design decisions here. So as you can clearly see, this is a Game Boy inspired, or a Game Boy version of Smash Brothers. It is what would be called a demake instead of a remake, and it's pretty neat. It's been around a while. I believe it came out in 2011. So let's take a look at this. So what I really like about this game, so it's not just reimagining Smash Brothers as a Game Boy game. Like it is incorporating the proper limitations of the system, both in its technology and in its place in the timeline. So the Game Boy would have been winding down around the late 90s, and Smash Brothers had come out in, I believe, 99. So the fact that this menu is pretty much a recreation of the N64 Smash Brothers game is completely appropriate. So you look at your options. We have full screen, which I popped on pretty soon. Unfortunately, the game does not default to full screen. You have to set it every time you start. Music, sound effects, controls. This game does not have native controller support. You have to use another application like Joy to Key to map your controls properly. So I'm using a controller, but it's still set for keyboard controls because there's no controller support. So this is a Game Boy game, more or less, so you're limited on exactly who you can select. But we have the main four here, or at least, these were considered the main four characters in Smash 64. You got your Mario, you got your Kirby, you have your Link, and your Pikachu. But you also have two hidden characters. Maybe I won't unlock both of them today. I might come back to this later. This is mostly just to celebrate the announcement of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, how about I start this game off with one of my favorite video game characters of all time, little old Kirby. And you see it's still got the, so this is a single-player mode similar to, again, Smash Bros. 64 single-player mode where you select your stock and you just kind of go through a series of opponents. So, let's go ahead and do it. Look at us here in Dreamland. So because this is a Game Boy game, or it's emulating a Game Boy game, we have a slightly slower movement. We only have two buttons at our disposal, so every attack is going to be mapped to what would probably be the B button, and then you jump on the other button. So Inhale's not going to do a lot here. So because of the fact that there's so few actual inputs, it gets a lot of mileage out of tilting in certain directions. And so special moves are all accomplished almost just with the regular inputs of a move. You're just tilting in a direction, hitting the B button to get what you would want. So I'm trying to get my bearings here. So there's no dash. So your dash attack is just simply holding forward and hitting the attack button. And, you got your up tilts and everything else. Oh no! Down B and air for that, but down B on the ground is what would be the down smash attack. So there's not really any, there's hard hitting attacks, but there aren't really smash attacks proper. So having your, okay, so for example, my final cutter can only be done in the air, which is fine because it's primarily a recovery tool. And it allows me to still up tilt. So that's what I really like about this. There are some very, very smart design decisions here for trying to make this as authentic an experience as possible, both on the system front and on the thematic front. So I've got Kirby pretty high here. I'm gonna see if I can just end this. There we go. That sounds so wonderful. We've got our score tally screen again. This is N64 Smash in a Game Boy format, so everything about this is super nostalgic. some wonderful pixel art here of Mario, and look at this, we are at, I forget the exact name of the stage, it was Peach's Castle, I believe, or, yeah, something like that. And so we have a nice little rendition of the Mario theme. You can see Mario's fireball is kind of tiny, which is fine. But again, like, super smart decisions. Like, there's still a stage hazard here. It's just like there was a stage hazard in the Dreamland stage. Oop, almost had him. One more time. There we go. Still kind of high, so there are, I believe, some opportunities for combos in this game. It's just that because you have such a far more limited moveset, like, so for example, the up tilt for Kirby is a very good comboing tool to just kind of bounce him around at low percentages. Oh no. Get out of here. So yeah, now his percentage is a little too high, so I need to work on finishing him. Also, if I recall, there is no blocking in this game. Because again, simplified experience, there is no analog to the select control, or the select buttons, so I guess, like, if Nintendo was to ever make a proper Game Boy Smash game back in the day, they probably would have made select an input, but instead here we just have the two main inputs and the start button. And look at that, we have a multi-man Smash. Kirby versus 14 Links. Alright, so actually let's see. Oh, that's right, you can't get powers in this. Because again, like, it's trying to take into account, you know, limitations. And so just like in any multi-man melee, they are very easy to knock out of the screen. Interestingly enough, Kirby does not have his, oh no. Kirby does not have his ability to slide with stone down inclines. There we go. There we go. Hyrule Castle. Again, it's just super interesting to see the decisions that were made to minimize, to fit this game into a theoretical Game Boy cart. And so for something like this, you'll notice, like, the other two levels had their stage hazards, but this one does not have the tornadoes from Hyrule Castle. Yeah, so you have to, oh no, there I went. Yeah, so you have to be much more, a lot more thoughtful with your moves here since there are so few of them, and you're committing pretty heavily to any one move. Oh yeah, you get a little bit of lateral control, so yeah. Our down on the ground attack is, yeah, that's a good move. So we're coming up on the end here, almost done with this Kirby run through. Pikachu. At this point in Nintendo history, Pikachu would be very new, just like he was, you know, still very new in the Oh no, look at that! Thunder. So, not only does he have his thunder, but he even has a little Game Boy digitized Pika cry. Oh, and it looks like something's about to come out of the Silph Co building. No! It's so awesome. It is rather interesting to see that they got the stage hazard for Saffron City, but not for... Oh no. Oh, just like in the N64 version. Kirby has some problems navigating Saffron City's tall buildings. So who is the end boss on this? You might be surprised. Or maybe not. Mega Man! And we're fighting on top of Dr. Wily's castle. Got a leaf shield, he has a top spin, he's got his buster. Yeah, like well before... Oh no, well before the Wii U Item 1, Crash Bombs, Hard Knuckle, Air Shooter. So yeah, so well before Smash for Wii U and 3DS, this game was giving us our first taste of how Mega Man could play in a Smash game. And it's super cool. No. Not only are we fighting on Wily's castle, but we've got the best Mega Man track. Oh, no, Crash Bomb, no! Back down. Also, incidentally, Mega Man is very hard. So, you know, not only did they make him a very... Oh no, There's stage hazards in Wily Castle, the towers. So not only did the creator of this game make Mega Man very versatile, but because of all these different moves, he's really hard to pin down. I feel like this game does a way better job of envisioning Mega Man as this, as this keep-away character than the proper Smash Brothers game does. There we go. There we go. No! Oh, I just now noticed Mega Man has 2 stock. Oh, I might not beat him this time. Okay, alright. Dead heathen. Let's get in there. Oh no! Stone takes too long to activate. Oh, if I could just get in there. Yep. Alright. Good final cutter. Need to get low. Juggle him a bit. No! Alright, yeah, actually that's good. Let's do some short hops into the hammer and get some good combos going. No! Back down again. Ooh, I just noticed he can charge his buster. But Dr. Wily's helping me out with that assist there on the stage hazard. So interestingly enough, the crash bombs cannot hurt Mega Man in this version. No! No! Oh man. Oh. That's the end of Kirby. But I can't think of a more fitting end for Kirby than for Mega Man. So I'm gonna head to arcade mode again. So that was some Kirby action. Pretty cool stuff. How about we look at this comparatively? Because, you know, Mario's a good average character to play as. I love this little portrait here too. He's just kind of a little sleepy. He wasn't quite expecting to have to do Smash competitions in Game Boy. So I'd like to call attention to the proportions on some of these characters. I really like, look at this fireball. I really like just how, again, it's trying its best to emulate what would be presumed to be the limitations for the system. And so you get a Mario that, you know, despite there obviously being Game Boy Mario sprites, you get a version of Mario here that is the world's ugliest Chansey. And so, despite the fact that there are multiple Mario sprites to cull from, this game, you know, it does its own thing, and it makes something that would oh no, that's a very happy electrode. And it gives us a Mario that is conceivable for what this, you know, a game like this for real would be super ambitious in, you know, '99 for Game Boy. Oh, Skull Bash, gotta charge on that. Alright, so I got so used to playing Kirby, I'm not entirely sure how all of Mario's attacks are mapped. You know, that's obviously the fireball. There's the plumber spin, which was still his down special around this time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I could use that Chansey for the heal. Ooh, that thunder is something else. Oh, yeah, that's right. There we go. Thanks for showing me the moves, Pikachu. Yeah. So the down attack seems to be a good universal smash attack. There we go. That works too. I really like how Mario's pose is he's just kind of standing there like, you know, it's almost like he's just shrugging. Alright, Kirby. Facing off against Kirby again after he was disgraced at Wily's Castle. So let's see if I can be a little trickier this time. Alright, so let's get in there with some fireballs. Look, note the limited animation on the fireballs. Like, there is no real morphing, like, the main sprite of that isn't changing at all. It's just kind of like, well, there's a little bit of change there. It's very minute, though. Like, enough to, again, like, try to account for what would be a small, or a very large game that's gonna have to make him sorry, I'm having trouble talking. To make as much room as possible. It's like Mario needs to have the fireball, but it cannot take up too much space for what we want to do with this. There we go. Oh. So incidentally, like, this game looks, you know, yeah, it's super floaty. Not really. I don't think you can actually fast fall. Oh no, yeah, you can. You can fast fall. So I should probably be doing that. So yeah, there's a lot of lag on moves, and you don't have a lot of moves to choose from, but that doesn't mean that there's no such thing as strategy, so... You know, like, for example, like, that forward air attack is indeed a pretty sure it's a Meteor Smash. Oh, I was trying to, I was trying to go for Kirby Stone, and totally forgetting I'm not Kirby. No! There we go, there we go, there we go. Come down here, Kirby. Don't be afraid, don't be scared. Oh, you can aerial that, okay. Yeah, now see, that is the aerial I would like to have, is something like that. But unfortunately, my only options seem to be... Oh, no, no. There we go. There we go. Okay, so it seems that the down tilt for Mario doesn't function as a smash. It's just his up tilt. So, all right, multiple links again. Mario versus all of the heroes of time, every one of them. Get your young Link, get your Toon Link, everywhere Link. I cannot get in here. Give me. There we go. There's one Link. So I'm gonna need to utilize my new knowledge here of my up tilt being a smash. Come down, don't be afraid. Short hop's very useful too, since, you know, it looks like the up specials can only be activated in midair. So if you want to get them from close to the ground, you're going to have to short hop. And this is actually working out really well. Oh, no, need to get in here. Right. There we go, got one there. Oh no, I didn't even notice, I just totally went out. That's not good, because I'm gonna need... I need my lives for Mega Man. Oh, this is not going so well. Actually, no, I need to, oh no. No. Because I am finding some inconsistencies on dropping through. Like, for whatever reason... Oh wait, never mind, it would be... Oh no, I guess not. I'm not entirely sure how they, how you drop through platforms, because it's only happening every so often. Alright, one last link. One last link. Is he gonna SD? No, I have to take him out. There we go. Alright, here we go. Back to Mega Man again. I only have 2 lives left. Oh no, wait, nope, sorry, mirror match. I love little happy dancing Mario, it's so funny. It's also interesting to note how few sound effects, like there aren't any sound effects really for impacts, but there are for, you know, moves that matter, like, or just for iconic sounds like the fireballs and the coins and everything else. You know, again, you have to, for what this game was trying to do, like if you were to truly try to create a Smash Brothers game on Game Boy, you would need to consider, you know, what is important enough to stay in, because every bit counts. Quite literally, actually. Here we go. Alright. That should be close to... Oh, getting there. Oh, I need a back air. It's kind of hard to pull some of that stuff. There we go. Yeah, the back air. No! No! How did that even hit me? Here we go, get a good smash. Oh! Up! There we go, got him! Alright, now I'm heading back to Mega Man. Okay. The first time I played this, I think it was Mario that I beat Mega Man with. Always starts with that leaf shield. See if I can juggle him here. Nope, he got me out of the... And to keep him in the corner. No! That crash bomb is super lethal. Oh. Thank you, Lily. Oh no, that top spin is crazy! That top spin is way stronger than the one in the Wii U game. There we go. Might actually get pretty good this time. Oh no! He's juggling me with the crash bomb. That's not cool. Ooh. Yeah, having the crash bomb as a down aerial is super good. You know, I'd be lying if, you know, I wasn't a little jealous of this Mega Man compared to the official Mega Man in Smash. is gonna... I need to consider... Oh, no! I need to consider what are smash attacks, and I need to get in there, because he only is at 94, so there we go. No! These crash bombs every single time. It's like it doesn't... Oh, there we go. There we go. No? Oh, that is dirty. That is dirty. Oh boy. Well, at least this gives me a reason to keep going through characters. So let's hit up another one then. Maybe I can get a little better here with Link. Or I could just increase my life total, but nah. I'm gonna do this default. So what do we have with Link? Our standing is the bomb and then the throw. And our tilt is a overhead slash, which is very good. Let's see. Oh, we have a little pointer. Ding! Throw the bombs. What was the spin? Oh, okay, so down and attack is the spin. You can charge it up. That's helpful. Let's see. Oh, and there's their up attack in the air. Hook shot is... Oh, okay, and the hook shot doesn't actually grab because there are no throws in this game. Actually, I think I'm gonna have a much better time playing the game as Link. Oh, no! Bombs are actually kind of strong. There we go. Pokey in the butt! Oh, that does not have much, impact. That's gonna be mainly a juggling tool, probably. There we go. So it looks like our bread and butter, our go-to moves are going to be the Spin Slash and the... Actually, both Spin Splat. Ooh, wait a minute. A shocking new development. Okay, that's not gonna cut it. Or, quite literally, that's not gonna cut it. So that was interesting there. In any other Smash game, coming into Kirby like that while he's inhaling probably would have not gone well for the person. But this time, the momentum of Kirby inhaling me put me right past him for that spin attack. Ooh, so we had a mirror match against Link this time. So then that means my, who's gonna be my multi-man melee? There we go. Just do some quick juggling there. Ooh, he can bounce off and we get... Oh, that is amazing. I like that a lot. We can just keep bouncing on the head. Do it like it's Soul Calibur 2. There we go. I will say though, when it comes to so like I said, they were very selective with their sound effects. I do kind of wish that the sword slashes had been one of them that they decided to make more prominent. Oh no! There we go. I got that first. Come on. There we go. Almost there. Come on down. So you might notice percentages are getting way higher in this game than they might in some other Smash games. And that's just because, again, your options are very limited on how you can smash. Alright. Kirby melee, huh? Alright. Oh no, so much thunder. So much thunder. I don't know how I can handle that much thunder. It's simple. We're just gonna be a little lightning rod. We're gonna be right here with our sword and just unleash. Oh no. I love the little Game Boy Pikachu. I mean, like, granted, a lot of Game Boy games, you had to use your imagination. But, you know, honestly, I don't think you have to use that much of your imagination to hear Pika when he says that. Yeah, this is actually going rather well for me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I need all of my... There we go. Just bounce on the heads. Alright. I need all 3 lives. If I can get to Mega Man with 3 lives, I should be okay. Out of my way, Mario. I got a date with a robot boy. Oh, no, that's not gonna cut it. let's just... Yeah, let's just do what Link do. How do you answer this? How do you answer this? Here we go. Oh. There we go. You have to almost pre-plan a lot of your attacks just because of the way that lag goes. You have to anticipate where your opponent's going to be and just be ready for what you can do, since, again, limited options. There we go. Let's try to play a little keep away. Oh, I can't tell if my bomb hurts me or not in this. Is at 120 is getting pretty ripe for a knockout. There we go. There we go, that'll do it. Fully charged. Alright, can I beat Mega Man this time? Let's see. Let's see what I can do. I've got all 3 lives, and I've got Link. Oh yeah, and I think Link does keep his ability to block with his shield by standing neutral. Yes, he does. Oh, this is gonna help so much. Oh man, just like in proper Smash Brothers, Link is a pretty good counter for Mega Man. I can just sit here and block all day. Get down here, come on. Don't be afraid. It's even better because my spin slash is my down tilt, so like I can sit here and block and just wait for him to come. Okay, it is kind of annoying that leaf shield will not go away until you attack him. No. No. Watch out for those crash bombs. He's pretty much launching crash bombs almost at every opportunity, so I'm kind of coming to a point where I can anticipate them now. Nope. Oh! 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 Whoa! Why couldn't I get my other jump off? Alright. Alright, that's one. Just need to get him one more time. I think I might have found an exploit here. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and... Come on, come on, come on up, come on, come on. Oh, he found me out. He got that crash bomb. He threaded the needle. Ooh, I can poke right through this platform. Oh man, that's gonna be very helpful. And then he's gonna come with the crash bomb. No, yes, no. I was wanting to, yeah, I should have done a short hop into the spin slash up there to get off that crash bomb. Ooh, it looks like the hook shot's got some multi-hits on it. No. No! There we go. Well, we're getting there. We're doing it. We're doing it. Just need to get a few more pokes in the butt. Need to build up that total. Not falling for it. There you go. Alright, alright. Thank you, Wily. Come on. Come on. Oh, Mega Man is so heavy in this game. 132%. He's not going anywhere. Oh, no, the slide got me. There we go. You can't keep doing this forever, Mega Man. Look out for the... No. I'm not sure what I'm too worried about. I have 2 lives and he only has 1. So, oh, there. Wily assist. No. No. Ooh, there we go. Whew. Mega Man is down. And so, I forget how this game ends. Do we get a cool little thing? And there's our clear screen. Again, it was like an N64 and Melee thing. I don't know if Brawl did the arcade clear screen. Stage unlocked. You have unlocked the stage Dr. Wily's Castle. So we got an achievement, basically. That is so cool. We actually get real credits. And so yeah, that guy right there, Dan Fornace, I believe he is the guy responsible for Rivals of Aether. Matt Duffy, publicity. Yeah, I don't know how long this game was actually in development. I just know that it came out in 2011. So, this music is so good. It's so good. It's a real testament to the timelessness of some of this music, that you could just render it in so many different mediums. Alright, so that was Super Smash Land. I've defeated Mega Man. Unlocked the stage, Dr. Wily's Castle. I didn't unlock any characters. As you can imagine, Mega Man is one of those unlockable characters. Maybe I'll return to this sometime to show you the rest of it, or, you know, you could go and try it out for yourself. Just search online for Super Smash Land. You can still download it. The latest version is still just the 1.1 version. And yeah, you get everything you see here. Just don't forget to bring an application to, so that you can use a controller. Use Joy to Key. Works just fine. And look at this. They even included the option to press up to jump if you really wanted to. I had that turned off, and for good reason, because, you know, it's a lot more difficult to perform some of those attacks if up is jumping. So that's it for now. Until next time. See you soon.